Hey guys, I'm Kushagra Parmeshwar, and for my third DIY project, I have chosen to disassemble and assemble this RC helicopter's controller right here. And before that, I'll briefly show you this helicopter in flight. Now we'll dive into what constitutes the controller. We'll start by opening the backside where the batteries are. As you can see, it has 6 AA batteries. And now we'll open the box completely. Now that we have opened the box completely, we can see that between these two plastic covers of our controller, there's this blue thingy called the PCB. A PCB is a printed circuit board which mechanically supports and electrically connects the various electronic components present in your basic circuit. It uses conductive tracks, pads, and some other features. And it basically uses a bunch of laminated copper sheets stacked on top of one another. These levers right here, these throttles, they help in governing the main motion of the helicopter. So it has two main, it can move in two ways, right? You can either move the helicopter up, like you can lift it up using this. It has a spring attached to it to bring it back to its original state. And this one controls the yaw motion of our helicopter, which essentially means that it helps in rotating the helicopter around its own axis, which is an axis passing through it and is vertical. These two things are basically potentiometers, and they control how much voltage is being supplied. So the more you push it, more the voltage will be supplied and faster the blade will be rotated. And similar for this one, the more you push it to the right or left, the faster it will rotate around its axis, clockwise or anti-clockwise. Now we'll look at some of the elements in our circuit on this PCB. This blue thing right here is called a resistance. It provides resistance to the current which is flowing in the circuit. This is a capacitor, and a capacitor essentially stores energy when required and acts as a temporary battery. This is a transistor, which can be basically viewed as a switch. And there's your actual switch, which helps in switching on or off the controller. These LEDs indicate whether the controller is switched on or off. Green means that the controller is on and is ready to power the helicopter to control it, to fly it. And when you're charging the helicopter, which can be done with the help of a wire provided in this controller, it will glow red. This state means that the controller will charge your helicopter. Let's switch it off now. And apart from all this, like we have seen resistors, capacitors, and transistors, and these potentiometers. There is this gyroscope. It is also an analog potentiometer. It basically helps in balancing the helicopter when it is in flight. Then there is this push button right here. The basic feature of this push button was like it was intended to be pressed with the help of this red button right here, and it shoots missiles when the helicopter is flying. And last but not least, there is this microprocessor chip right here. Now It is the most important part, I'd say, because it is essentially a device which serves as the CPU for our controller. It contains thousands of electronic components and uses a collection of machine instructions to perform mathematical operations, some logical operations, and it moves data from one memory location to another. So, yeah, it is the most important part here. And now we'll proceed to assembling this controller back to its original state. Okay guys, I have successfully deassembled and reassembled my controller for the helicopter. As you can see, it is working fine. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day.